Hello, and welcome back to Kirby64. I think we're on a pretty good clip to complete this today, or at least that's the goal for today. So, I think we're 90% done with the game. I'm pretty sure we can knock out that 10% left today. It's literally just Ripple Star and all of the crystal shards on Ripple Star. And then the star after that one. But we're aiming to end this today. So welcome in. How is everyone? I am Relix Kusa. And today we are going to be finishing Kirby 64. So let's jump right in here. Let's see. I mean, considering what the planet looked like, I'm surprised that we got like this candy coating thing. So if I'm following cutscenes correctly, Ripple Star is basically the planet that the crystal shards began on, and then the Void wanted it for themselves. Wait, is this just? This looks eerily familiar to like Popstar's first level. Oh, are they trying to draw the parallels like, oh, Ripple Star and Popstar are basically the same? Okay, that's fun. But that also means we'll probably know where the Ripple Star, where the last one is here, because if it is just like a carbon copy of World 1. Of like 1-1, then... Oh, you know what it is, actually? I think... it'd be really crazy if every level was like... reminiscent of another... of like each of the stars we've already done. Gonna need like stone or something. Let's try fireworks, shall we? Oh, this is volcano. Yeah, I need stone. It seems like I need stone anyway. Alright, let's move. Oh, right, this one. Actually, this might be it, because it's like stone and then a thing on, and then like it's on like a darker tone. Nope. It could just be stone. Like, just stone. Oh, wait, what's orange? I thought Storm was orange. Which ability was orange again? Because fire's red. Oh. Yay! Let's see. Looks like we're breaking out the guide early. Give me 1 second here. Ripple Star, let's go. Stage 1, Crystal Shards. Needle Bomb Power. Okay, so Bomb is Needle. I think we saw some Needles earlier on in the stage. So I can just grab one of those. There we go. And now I just need to grab a bomb when I see it. Alright. Should be an area where we can find some bombers. There we go. Oh yeah, Needle Bomb is Gordo. I like it. This is one of my favorite ones, where we just become an enemy. Boop. This game is wonderfully creative. I love it. It's gonna be sad when I'm done with it. Alright. Next stage. Hey, it's that witch lady that we've seen in other levels. Oh, there's another one. Oh wait, is that? Oh, that's gonna be the castle. So it is basically just playing through like a bunch of pop star stages. Welcome in, Furry Metal Ferret. How's it going? We're just getting started with some Kirby64 here. But how are you doing today? I'm on a mission to beat this game today, and we got 2 more planets, basically. At work, 2 more hours to go. Good luck at work today. DDD is here to help. Kind of expected him just to fall through the ground there because it kind of looked hollow underneath there. Jelly consumed. I have not found any crystal shards here. Concerning, but we're also very early on in the level too. Alright, let's see. Oh. Looks like we can fly up from down here somewhere. Just for Timio. Let's check what's underneath the water here. And then they tantalize me with cake. Oh, hello, crystal shard. And nothing over here. Oh, can we just jump up from here? I see, we had to go through the water anyway. Excellent. No. Invincibility candy. Huh. I need like some sort of green. What's a green ability? Because it seems like that's what's blocking us here. Is like we need an ability that's green. Is it Cutter? I don't think I've seen Cutter this entire stage. I've seen Needle. I think we might be able to test the hypothesis with Needle, though, so... Because I think there was a Needle wall over here. If that's the thing. It might just be, like, a completely different thing entirely. Okay, that looks like Needle. It looks like it's Needleable. Okay, cool. So we do need, like, the right copy ability to break through the wall. That's a good test. So it's probably Cutter, if I had to take a guess. So we'll just have to come back with Cutter at some point. To get that one. Wow, these levels are so tiny. Okay, so that must have been like the third one then. Right inside the wall, use the spark ability on the yellow rock in the water. Found in the water in the second underground area. Found in the final area where Adeline is, can be broken with the Cutter ability. Okay, so... Yeah, we only got the middle one that one time. Found right inside the well, use the spark ability on the... Oh, I need spark then. Luckily, spark is just right in the first area here. Oh. Cake. It's mine. I eat it. Alright, cool. We got spark now. Which means we can get the first one, and then I'll go grab Cutter to get the last one real quick. And I'm not going to worry about finishing the missions. Right inside the well. Oh, yeah, there's the yellow rock right here. That makes sense. Alright, so now we should have the second one, and now I just need the Cutter ability, which I think I can find on Popstar, oddly enough. Like, I'm pretty sure Cutter is one of the first abilities they give you in Popstar. Oh yeah, this is like, they straight up made 6-1 the 1-1. Alright, now I got Cutter. Ripple Start is, let's go. It's always hard when like the ability that you need is not one that you can find in the level. But, you know, that's what replayability is for. Oh, wait, no, that one's Cutter. Okay, so you could find Cutter in the level. It's just on fish. Yeah, I think my way was easier. Also, I'm a little concerned we have not been fighting mid-bosses at all these levels, which is good for time-wise. Or, you know, not like mid-bosses, but like they haven't been throwing enemies before the end of the stage now. I'm a little concerned about that. Not by much, though, because, you know, like, it's just enemy fights, and they're just, like, slightly stronger versions of enemies. Oh, that's Cutter, too. Okay, never mind. There was a bunch of Cutter here. I just was not paying attention. Whee! And then because we're right at the end of the level anyway, I'm just going to continue going. Get in our card, you know? Yeah, because end level right here, and then we can get to 6-3. Oh, was that a duplicate? Okay, so we can sometimes get duplicate cards. It's good to know. I'm guessing they're just giving you a ton of copy abilities right here, and then you can kind of like mix and match whatever copy ability you want. For example, Earth Cutter, baby. Got some funky music going on here. Huh. Thought for sure. Thought this was just gonna be like an enemy rush, and then they give us the crystal shards. Maybe I should look around a little bit more. Oh wait, maybe it's the thing on the floor. Maybe we need like fire needle. Oh, yo! Ice Cutter's ice skates? That's amazing. Alright, maybe we do need, like, Fire Needle here or something like that. Damn it. Yeah, that would make sense, right? Rock, no! Hum. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, Electric Cutter is lightsaber. I'm trying to remember my combinations here. Gotcha. Oh yeah, double blizzard is big rolling ball of snow. Let's go. What? So fridge electricity or ice and electricity is I make a fridge and then I can summon food items that I can then eat. That's a very useful ability, but why? Like, it's useful, but it's not that useful, you know? Oh, hi, the void that's above us. New card, let's go. Alright, so I missed the one in the middle here. I'm assuming I need Fire Needle by the end of that, like, second round encounter. Use Burning Needle power combo in the center of the red-orange carpet in the 6th room. Let's go, I was right. I just didn't catch it early enough. Alright, it's time. Big Kirby. Kirby. Right back at you. Bum, bum, bum. I can just walk into everything. Oh, that was the needle. I should probably be looking for, like, the needle ability. Or the fire. Boom. Because I'm not sure if needle actually shows up in this room. I know fire does. No, that's Cutter over there. Whoop. Spark, electric. There's needle. Excuse me. Pardon me. Figured that was the easiest way to deal with it. Oh, I get it. It's a target. Okay. There we go. Whee! Alright, crystal shard obtained. Now we're on to the boss of the planet. And the last crystal shard. Ow. Oh no, we're gonna be beaten by geometry. Oh wait, he's using like the same copy abilities we're using. So he had like fire, now he has ice. Cutter. What you got next? Stone? Needle. Okay. So it's okay. So this fight is going to be more than just I can kind of bust my way through it. I'm going to have to actually think about what I'm doing. Oh, what are you? Oh, bomb. Wait, can they only be hurt by like neutral elements? Okay, so it looks like they can only be hurt by the same element or a neutral element. So a neutral element would be me absorbing. Okay. Ooh. So basically what we're saying is like my best bet is to just use Kirby's default copy, like default ability. And then just shoot back normal stuff back at them. Yeah, I kind of figured I was going to get hit by the bubbles there. Okay, but we're learning this boss fight a little bit more. So, basically, no copy abilities. I'm just going in this as I am. Dang you. Alright, I gotta focus more on avoiding the rock. Whoa! Oh, it's Spark. I was like, what is this? Oh, if they didn't split, it would have been fine. Alright, well, at least we're getting a feel for this boss fight now. Okay, so he is like aiming for me. Dang, wasn't fast enough. Damn it. The 3D is really messing me up, but that's fine. Also, I think this is just a tough boss fight in general. Dang it. I could have figured he was going to lock onto me, but like... Closer. Closer. We're getting closer. It looks like he only can move a certain amount before he has to stop, before he slams down again. So, okay, there's at least a way to avoid the rock. Alright, this is where I want to be. Ow. Okay, maybe not exactly right there, but that way I can get the double off. Alright, bombs. Bumba. Fire! Rock! Oh, almost got him a couple times during ice. Oh, it's gonna split, it's gonna split. Oh, thank goodness it didn't hit me. Got him. Alright. Oh, is it just getting faster and faster? Sounds good to me. Got him. Alright. Oh, he's doing lightning again. Oh, that's why we don't want to do straight down. Yeah, no. That was on me. I fucked it up completely right there. We were so close to beating him too. Alright, one more. Come on. Can also see another strategy where you just pick like your favorite combination and only do damage during that phase. Because I feel like bomb especially, you could rack up some major damage. Oh, I guess with the combinations, you could technically do, like, find one that works for 2 phases. Do, 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 do. Ah, dang. I got too close. Let's see, what would be a good one? Yeah, I got too close to the wall there. Or I put him too close to the wall there. That's what was going on there. Oh, whoops. I sense Kirby, you have been summoned. Welcome in, Nicholas. We are. It seems like this is like the final boss of the main story going on right here for Kirby64. He's just kind of throwing elements at us. Hee 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 hee. Full. Nom. All right, lightning. This is what I want to see. Whee! But how you doing? Welcome in. I am kind of hyper focusing right now so I can beat this guy. Yeah! All right. One more. Huh. Got him. Give me that. Oh shit, you're in the Miracle Matter fight? Yeah, no, I was like, this is a fun boss. Like, this is the first, like, super challenging boss of the entire game. And I love this shit. Yay, we destroyed the void, maybe. Possibly. Probably not. Oh, what the fuck? Did it just kill a bitch? Oh, is Kirby calling the Warp Star? Warp Star! Let's go! Don't worry, we'll get your life and or soul back, whichever thing he sucked from you. Oh. 1 second. That is the alarm for my laundry. Probably a good time to go do laundry, though, because we just started those. 1 second. I just gotta go check on laundry. Burp, 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 burp. Welcome in, Roa. Where's the verb? I'm right here. I had to do laundry. But welcome in. You were streaming earlier, weren't you? How was? What were you doing? I forgot. Oh. Miracle Matter is interesting, yet so infuriating to me since this is literally no info on him outside of this game period, and we already had limited info on Dark Matter family to begin with. Yeah, true. Oh. Waddle Dee, how did you get here? Anyway. I mean, I know you hopped on Warp Star, but like... Oh, you didn't stream today? Oh, maybe it was yesterday. Thank you, Adeline. Let's go. Hype. Hype. Blue. Ah! You didn't yesterday either? Huh. Oh! Oh god. Oh god. Now we have consumed the crystal shards and are now just firing them all on this guy. He's not taking damage. Oh. He has a band-aid on his head. That's the weak point. Oh, I blew off his wing. Can I blow off the other one? Wow, it's time 0. Bullying the injured? Do a barrel roll! I'm trying. I don't think they're gonna let me do a barrel roll. So, do I just aim for the halo? It seems like they all auto-target the eye, though. Can I do anything besides this? Nope. Okay, cool. Come on, get him! Oh. Whoops. Round 2! There goes Kerbo. Yep, there goes Kerbo. Okay, so sometimes when I hit his... So, I am supposed to, like, knock him out and then shoot the halo off his head. Well, the thing is, they're, like, auto-targeting the eye. So I think they just made that an auto-target thing. That, or I'm really accurate with these shots. Audible ad? Oh no. Twitch, why do you do this? I'm about to win. What's he gonna do is fuck all laser? Oh, okay. No, I just have to get on top of him. Yeah, so these are Kirby enemies I've only heard about. The Dark Matter, Zero, and honestly, Miracle Matter is a new one for me. Okay, so I gotta avoid the stink clouds because Zero's stinky. Got it. Yeah, it isn't. Yeah, the fact that there's like no indicator that he's getting hurt. Look, it's a boss. So, the thing about bosses is that the developers put a way for you to beat them. For the most part, sometimes it's a little obscure. Like, super bosses will usually have like a very specific way you have to beat them. Fart bubbles! Exactly. I mean, there's a little bit of a sound when I'm hitting him, but like, it's not much. It seems like the only part I'm actually damaging is this little green thing down here. His little fart cloud. We're shooting him right up the pooter. Which probably doesn't feel very nice, but you know what? I don't care. He's evil. Didn't even know Kirby has an N64 game. This is the Kirby game I hear the most about. Like, people talk about Nightmare in Dreamland a little bit. I've heard a lot of talk about like the newer ones, Forgotten Lands. But like outside of those two, I always hear about Kirby 64 and how it has a very interesting system of comboing copy abilities together to do cool stuff. And I like the concept. I want them to bring it back. It is a little confusing, like trying to figure out which copy ability does what, because you just kind of have to memorize them. Oh, look, I win. Oh, so was that Void Star right there? Okay. So Void Star is literally just a boss stage. 64 is pretty good, plus it has the lore. Yeah, I think this is the game that mostly builds most of the Kirby lore, right? Like, this is the one that basically cements Kirby as, like, an Eldritch being and dark matter being a thing. And then we have our Star Wars moment here, where we have, like, the Medal of Honor and shit. Cute. I know. Seeing Kirby blush is super adorable. But yeah, this is where like we get like the Void Termina stuff. This is where that lore comes from. Dark Void specifically, or Dark Matter, I should say. Dark Matter specifically is from this game. I believe this is the game that introduced Waddle Doos, which is like the mono-eyed Waddle Dees. So a lot of Kirby lore is attached to this game specifically. So if you're looking for anything on Kirby lore, it's hard to avoid Kirby 64. I'm so glad I got to play it for the first time. This is part of what built the Kirby versus Deity lore. It's the final game is what's known as the Dark Matter trilogy. Oh, what's the Dark Matter trilogy? Is it like Return to Dreamland? Because I think that's the first time I saw Dark Matter. Is when he was trying to get the wish power from Popstar. Or is that the second game? I don't know. Like I said, I've very cursorily looked at Kirby lore in general. So I know like the broad strokes of the theories and stuff, but not like deep dived into it. All I know is Kirby lore goes hard for no reason. It's great. And I love that the Forgotten Lands just kind of delved into like more of the lore. Like they're definitely diving more into the lore aspect, but as part of the main games. because we actually have characters with dialogue now. Consists of Kirby and Dreamland 2, 3, and 64. I've only played... Wait, is Return to Dreamland 2 or 3? Anyway. We did it! Kirby64 is 100% completed. Let's go. There's Dark Star right there. Yep, it's just the entire stage again. It's Dark Star is one stage. Let's go. We got all the crystal shards and we beat the Void or Zero or whatever his name is. The only Kirby game that I haven't played that also contributes a lot to the lore is... what is it? It's the Wii one, right? Is that Return to Dreamland Plus? Or like... Because I thought the GBA one was... Oh no! GBA was Kirby Dreamland Adventure, wasn't it? Something like that? But I haven't played Return to Dreamland yet. I do think I have a copy of it on Wii. But that's another game I have to play in the Kirby lore at some point. I heard Maglore lore is pretty good for the Kirby games. And if you don't know, I'm not going to spoil anything too crazy. But yeah, I honestly thought I kind of figured Darkstar was going to go fast, but I didn't expect Ripple Star to go pretty fast, honestly. Ripple Star had some really tiny stages, but I guess that makes sense because they want you to fight Miracle Matter. And Miracle Matter, oh boy, that boss fight. I love that boss fight. I've had neutral feelings about most of the boss fights in 64. Some of them had interesting gimmicks. Like there was the underwater one. Or like the dolphin, I forget. It was like one of the stars. Honestly, I don't remember a lot of the bosses in this game. But Miracle Matter's gonna stick with me for a bit. That one was a fun one. Oh, Nightmare in Dreamland, which is a remake of original Kirby's Adventure. Oh. Okay, so I don't think I've played Kirby in Dreamland. I actually have to look this up. What is Kirby in Dreamland? Oh, wait, Kirby's Dreamland? Nightmare in Dreamland. And then there was... Oh, Dreamland 3. Oh, okay, so I haven't played Dreamland 3 or 2. I've played a bit of Kirby's Dreamland. And I've definitely played Nightmare in Dreamland. So, Nightmare in Dreamland is the remake of the original one? Okay, so I've only played Dreamland 1. I forget, is Dreamland 2 and 3 on Switch? Because it might be easier just to get them that way. Kirby Dreamland 3 is on Super Nintendo? What? And then Return to Dreamland is the Wii game, and I know that adds a... Like, that's its own separate lore of games, basically, but I think it does build off the Dark Matter trilogy. Huh. Actually, wait, I need to check and see if these games are on Switch real quick. Play Kirby Dreamland 2 and more with Nintendo Switch Online. So I'm assuming 2 and 3 are on Switch at that point. Dreamland 2 for sure. Okay, they're both on Nintendo Online service. Okay, so I'll have to play them at some point. But, like, there's so many theories around Dark Matter, and it's so interesting that it only, like, appears in, like, 3 different games. I mean... yeah, no, Dark Matter didn't appear in Forgotten Land. That was Morpho? Or, like, the Dream Butterfly thing? I know that's a recurring enemy in Kirby. Like, a recurring super boss in Kirby lore. I just don't know what game they're from. But as soon as I saw the butterfly and Morpho Knight, I was like, okay, I know what you are. I know what you are. This is like Forgotten Land did a lot to connect it to the main lore of Kirby. And I love it for that. I love that we found like, oh, why does Popstar exist? What happened to like this entire planet of people and stuff like that? It's super cool. And also just like how Forgotten Kingdom or Forgotten Lands kind of just like introduces like an entirely new like quote unquote real world parallel. It's so cool. Morpho has been in Star Allies and Forgotten Land. He's basically Death. Ah, I gotcha. So he's like Castlevania's Death. Got it. I don't think I played Star Allies. That was like one of the older games, right? Like I played the DS remake of Star Allies. That sounds correct. One second, let me check. Star Allies is on Switch? Wait. Oh, I've never played Star Allies. That explains so much. I think Star Allies was the one Kirby game that or a couple Kirby games that I skipped. Because I wasn't sure what it was. Let's see, Star Allies. Oh yeah, I completely skipped this game. This is the one where you could like turn your copy abilities into basically partners and have multiple controllers connected to the Switch and play as the enemies that the copy abilities are based on, right? Yeah, I don't think I played this one. So this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to have to pick up at some point. It's also the super lore heavy one. Damn it, I have to play it now. Like, it's so hard only playing like the greatest hits of Kirby. Like I played Planet Robobot, I played 3D. I played those, but they're not super lore heavy. Like they reference the lore a bit, but they're not the ones that are like the crux of Kirby lore, you know? And then like I also heard Return to Dreamland is also pretty like not super lore heavy, but you know, it has some lore in it. Like I played all the fun Kirby's. I have not played like the lore heavy Kirby's. But we might have to start diving into some of the Kirby lore games specifically. And this is honestly, this one is the first like deep dive into Kirby lore just through the games. I like it. I'm curious what's going on in this world. Why are there multiple stars? I mean, I guess it's like planets, but like if this is like a dream world, then are these like different aspects of the world? Or are they multiple worlds based on different aspects that they embody? Interesting. Also, isn't Shiverstar is like probably like the memories of the original world because like it's the one with all the science and machines and laboratories on it, right? This is the one where people I hear so much about Shiverstar. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right, because the Switch one has the Magalore content, right? I've been thinking about picking up Return to Dreamland Deluxe, but honestly, I couldn't justify the price point. Because I could easily go out and get a copy of Return to Dreamland, and it'd be, like, significantly cheaper. But it does have the Magalore content. And Magalore's kind of important to Kirby lore, if I remember correctly. Not, like, crazy important. Not, like, dark matter important, but he's there. Magalore. I forget, is that through... I forget the Magalore epilogue is through Nintendo Switch Online or not. Let's just say I have theories about Shiverstar. I won't go into it if you don't want me to, but you have a bone to pick with that planet? Oh boy, please tell me. Because I played through it. It doesn't seem like it's a very, like, hard planet, but then it has, like, the straight up, like, factory levels that make it kind of an interesting thing to talk about. So just in case you guys missed a couple episodes or something like that, this is what we're talking about. Shiverstar has straight up factories. And they are like Dreamland coded, don't get me wrong. But like the only time we've seen like heavily mechanized like stuff like this was like in Planet Robobot, I think. Up until this point in the series, it wasn't even considered like, oh yeah, there's technology in this world. Whee! I mean, it's a cool plant. I like Shiverstar. Oh, hell yeah, I got the shurikens. This is one of my favorite abilities. Just a scan line till it hits something. I think most of the fire ability, like the fire combos, are pretty good. That's my... Oh yeah, I should probably talk about my thoughts on this game, shouldn't I? Instead of just, you know, replaying levels that I like. First time playing Kirby64. I like it. I think the duo combination copy abilities are super cool. It is a little bit hard to get certain copy abilities that I need for certain puzzles. But honestly, if they just put like a couple, like what they do in some of the later games, like mostly the GBA titles, where they have just rooms filled with the copy ability, I feel like it'd be a lot easier to get some of the copy abilities. So if they bring it back, I definitely think it'd be an interesting concept to revisit. But we also have so many copy abilities now, and they keep adding new ones every couple games or so. But I do like the idea of just like combining abilities. So Shiverstar has details in the specs that are similar to levels in Forgotten Lands, which is heavily hinted at on one of the old planets of the Ancients. So one of the theories is that Shiverstar was one of the planets that once housed the Ancients. Ooh. I was gonna say, as soon when Forgotten Kingdom came out, or Forgotten Land came out, that's when I heard the most about Shiverstar. And people were connecting the dots there and everything. So, like, it's, like, I love the fact that Kirby lore is super insane, to say the least. But yeah, Shiverstar definitely gives me a lot of Forgotten Lands vibes, and obviously I think that was intentional. All right. Well, I like it. I like Kirby 64. I'm trying to think like if they bring back the duo copy abilities, what would they do with them? Because I know they've had like they usually have a couple like staple abilities, which I think 64 hits a lot of like the return abilities and stuff like that. Um, but then they always have like one or two abilities that kind of float in and out of the series as you play the games. And I think those would be like some of the harder ones to do. So like UFO combo with anything would be really interesting, but also like why? Also, given that Shiverstar looks like Earth so much, I feel like it was plausible the ancients were human-like beings would explain where Adeline comes from. Yeah, no. I have what my friends have referred to as Kirby autism. Excellent. Keep that autism going. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like if they're gonna do the dual copy abilities, it's gonna have to be a smaller roster like Kirby 64 is. Just because the amount of combinations would get insane. And then of course like they have the ultra abilities from Return to Dreamlands, which I think is a very interesting mechanic. Robobot had a lot of not new copy abilities, but a lot of Kirby interacting with like the machines and stuff and like augmenting them. And then Forgotten Lands had the what do they call it? I just know it as like Ultra Suck basically. Um, the one that lets him mouthful mode. There we go. That's what it's called. I knew my description of it was not better than what they actually called it. But like I like that they're just playing around with Kirby's abilities. And I think 64 is also one of those games that plays around with Kirby's abilities in an interesting way. I think that's why people keep coming back to 64, honestly. Yes. Oh yeah, Forgotten Lands. That game is getting DLC specifically for the Switch 2, I believe. Um, yeah. So we didn't talk about that too much, but like, I'll have to play Forgotten Lands at some point again. So just so you know, I 100%ed that bitch. I have the certificate on my Switch to prove it and everything. I am super excited for the DLC for Forgotten Lands. But what they call it? Let's see. It's called, or is it just like expansion basically? Star-Crossed World, which I can see a picture of the amusement park in the backgrounds. And it's those same star clusters that I think are part of the main game. So I'm wondering if it's going to be like we're replaying the levels, but they have like a quote unquote hard difficulty attached to them. Or if it's going to be like completely new levels. Because all the screenshots I see here are from. Oh, never mind. I see a new screenshot where like Kirby's being chased by doppelgangers of his like ice ability. Interesting. Yeah, no, they actually have some Starcrossed stuff up. That's interesting. Calling it, we're getting Galactic Knight lore and DLC. That's part of my theories. Honestly, Galactic Galactic Knight is so interesting. I don't know that much about Galactic Knight though. All I know is that Galactic Knight, Morpho Knight, and Meta Knight all have similar design features, but I know they're not related. Because I think Meta Knight's more closely related to Kirby than he is to the other Galactic Knight, or to the other Knights. And that's not just me like, being like, oh, that's a Kirby. No, like when you beat Meta Knight in certain games, they like slash the mask off, and you see he basically just looks like Kirby, but like a dark Kirby. He also has different abilities than Kirby, because I don't think he has the copy ability. So, like, they're not exactly the same. Galactic is also barely canon right now, so I really hope he shows up in the DLC. Oh, which game was Galactic in, by the way? Oh, I should probably wrap up this video because we can literally talk about Kirby lore all day, honestly. But yeah, if you guys are here to see the ending of Kirby64, we did it! We beat the Void Star. We beat Zero. I have no idea who Zero is, but he looked cool. So I'll probably be going into some deep dives later on, like, Zero lore and shit like that. And if you guys like what you see, you want to see it live, come on over to twitch.tv/RelicsAkusa, where you can watch this stuff happen live. You can theorycraft in real time with us. And if you want updates on when I'm going live and what I'll be doing, Blue Sky is a good way to keep on top of that. I've also been posting in the Discord server, like my schedule and when I go live and stuff like that. So there's the link. Unfortunately, it will not show up on YouTube, and YouTube is being weird / protective of my account. I can't put links in the description just yet. So, blah, 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 blah. And I hope to see you next time.